Hello, it is Tuesday, the 19th of January. Yep, 2021. This is Notes from a Scottish Author with me, Barry Hutchison, aka JD Kirk. You may notice that we've got a slightly different setup for the video today. Normally I do it sat at my desk using the webcam from my computer, but the computer is playing silly buggers today and is not doing anything of note whatsoever. So instead, I am making the video here, sitting in this chair in front of these shiny silver blinds and this assortment of candles, which is what we're here to discuss. Before we do that, I think we should probably discuss my hair, because I've been in need of a haircut for quite a while, and my plan was definitely to get one early this year. And then all the barbers shut, and I haven't been able to get one. My wife gave me a lockdown haircut last year. She's a woman of many talents. I'm not sure if hairdressing is one of them. It was fine. It was better than the alternative, which is this weird tufts of hair sticking out everywhere. So I might yet let her have a bash at it, but or I might just grow it out till it's just some weird long, freaky wild man in the mountains type look. I don't know what I'm going to do, but something needs to be done somehow. But anyway, not here to talk about my hair. Fascinating a topic as it almost certainly is. We're here to talk about the next in our Return of the Jedi Scented Candle collection. Last time we spoke about Rancor, the Rancor monster. It was I forgot how bad it was. It's an unpleasant smell. It's a really kind of sour, slightly rotten smell. And full credit to them. As I said in that video, my expectation was there'd be some nice smelling candles with some Star Wars themed labels stuck to the front. The Rancor one is not a nice smelling candle. It's overpoweringly sour and rotten. Which let's assume is what the Rancor monster actually smells like. Moving on from that now, we're on to Sarlacc, which is inspired by the Sarlacc pit. In fact, it's actually called Sarlacc pit. I do apologise. It is red, not a colour that I necessarily associate with the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi. But we'll see. We've got the plastic thing on the top. Take that off. Discard that. It's also not very nice. They both feel low. Like they both feel like they're kind of trying to be nice. So maybe I'm giving them too credit. Oh, that's awful. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit by saying they've made them smell awful. But I mean, that's awful. Maybe it's just they're trying to make them smell nice, but have accidentally made them smell bloody terrible. Because Yankee Candle did the same. Some of their candles, which presumably were not meant to make you think of having been held hostage as a child, some of them did. One in particular, Unwrap the Magic it was called. It still haunts me now, that smell. This one it's a bit fruity. Again, it's quite sort of sour smelling. But let's light it and see, because they're pungent enough that you can smell them pretty clearly without having to light them. But we'll light them anyway. We'll pop it back in its little holder and we'll give it a chance to ferment, or whatever it is that candles do. Speaking of candles, I was really tempted recently to start a range of candles inspired by both my Space Team books and the JD Kirk books. So for Space Team, there'd be candles based on all the characters in the series. JD Kirk would be kind of inspired by the Highlands. My wife brilliantly suggested a square sausage candle that smelled of square sausage. I don't know if I can get that or not, but invent that. Candles inspired by my books, which I think would be hilarious. Limited edition run. So I'm looking into that at the moment because I think it'd be very funny, and I would like to own them and I'd like to smell them. So yeah, so we're contemplating that at the moment. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in either a Space Team themed candle or a DCI Logan themed candle. Yeah, let me know in the comments below this video if that's something that would be of interest, and we shall go from there. Okay, Sarlacc has now started to melt, or Sarlacc pit. They've written Sarlacc in big letters and then pit in tiny letters underneath. So let's see what it smells like. This is what Boba Fett would have smelled as he was plummeting towards it. You would have thought that smells surprisingly of strawberries, or I don't know, space strawberries, whatever they've got in Star Wars universe. That's the equivalent of strawberries. You would have thought it smells like that. But quite sour strawberries again. There's less of a smell now that I've lit it. It's like a reverse scented candle. Burning it eliminates the smell. Yeah, it's harder to smell now. Is that normal? I think that's normal. Maybe I'm just smelling too much kind of smoke and burnt stuff. Strawberries, yeah, kind of strawberry smell. Top note, strawberries. Bottom note, fucking huge hole in the ground with teeth. It's not. I mean, it's nothing like this. This is instantly unpleasant, but again, fucking weirdly addictive. I'm convinced there is some sort of pheromone thing that the Rancor monster emits that compels you to keep smelling it. Even though it turns your stomach to do so, it compels you to keep sniffing it. That's probably how it attracts its prey, or its prey that's not been dropped down a hole from Jabba the Hutt's palace. Speaking of Jabba the Hutt's palace, tomorrow, the green candle, Jabba's palace. Now, I have an expectation for what I think this is going to smell like. You know, I've never thought, while watching Return of the Jedi, what does the Rancor monster smell like? What does the Sarlacc pit smell like? But Jabba's palace, I've got an impression of what that might smell like. So it's going to be interesting. I'm deliberately not sniffing this just now. It's going to be interesting to see if that lives up to that expectation. And I'll tell you what my expectations are before I light it, before I sniff it tomorrow, or whenever I make this next video. I'll tell you what my expectations are, and then we will see if those expectations are confirmed by this candle. Then we've got, after Jabba's palace, we've got Ewok, which I'm thinking wet dog is what that's going to smell like. And then Death Star destroyed. I don't know what to think of burning flesh. I mean, there was a lot of stormtroopers aboard that Death Star. So I don't know what that'll smell like. Burning human flesh, burning alien flesh. Are they humans? The stormtroopers in Star Wars, are they humans? Is Han Solo a human? Or are humans only from Earth? I don't know what the answer to that is. Go and find out. Have a report on my desk by Monday morning. So that's it for today. That's the candle lighting extravaganza day 2. We're now, we're 2/5 of the way through this thing. We're gonna run out of candles soon. Better get those Space Team candles sorted out soon. So yeah, I will leave you to it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm off back to work, doing some writing, exciting things, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.